Welcome to MMT Chats. This episode is brought to you by ISCAR with new ideas for machining intelligently.
Hey MMT followers, Christina Fuges with MoldMaking Technology, back for another quick 5 in 5 MMT chat. That is 5 best practices in 5 minutes on ways to improve efficiency. So this special MMT chat series is going to deliver 5 great tips and ideas from leading mold builders on ways to improve efficiencies with regards to technology, workforce development, and business management in 5 minutes. My guest today is Douglas Prischak, the Vice President of Global Tooling and Engineering at the Plastek Group in Erie, Pennsylvania. So Doug, are you ready?
I am.
All right, here we go. Number 1, how do you create and maintain an employee-centered culture?
So, I mean, obviously you have the traditional incentives, the pay and the benefits, which we offer competitive wages. But beyond that, more importantly, or as importantly, obviously, is we try and engage the employees in the process and in the process improvement, whether it's being involved in purchasing the latest technology or investigating what that latest technology is to purchase, or whether it's involving them in the process improvement that we have in front of us at the time. Whatever that may be, employee involvement in the day-to-day activity and the long-term goals is key in helping employees, appreciate the fact that that they're the ones that are really getting the job done, and they have the knowledge, and you take advantage of that, and collectively we benefit from that. And the other thing I think is training. We do a lot of training. We're always trying to get classes out in front of the employees for them to select, to say, yeah, I want to do this or I want to do that, something to help them improve themselves. Everyone's always looking to make themselves better, more valuable to the company, and we appreciate that, and we want to give them the tools to be able to do that. And that helps them take themselves to the third thing that I think is important, is promotion. We try and promote from within a significant amount, and by allowing the employees to get that training necessary to make themselves valuable, to become more important, to get to that next role within the organization, I think is key to helping employees retain employees and make them feel empowered.
Great, perfect. All right, number 2, what are your top 3 technology investments and recommendations, and why?
So I think that the most recent one was our high-end 3D scanner. It's a scanning tool that allows us to look at whether it's a plastic part or legacy tooling, and very quickly scan it and have a 3D model of the whatever it is you're scanning. Really comes in handy in legacy tooling. We get a lot of tools from customers that want us to rebuild a tool or work on it or refurbish it, and they don't have any engineering for us. So we're able to use this to reverse engineer and do it very quickly and get very accurate representation of the legacy tooling, and be able to provide that service for them. I guess the next one, of course, is the 3D printer, which we're always making sure we have the latest 3D printer. We did just buy one recently, and we bought that because it has the ability to print high temperature ABS. And we've used that in a number of occasions to actually print mold components for pilot molds. So there are jobs where we can use it to just overnight print a mold component, put it in a pilot tool the next morning, and run maybe 100 parts off of it.
Yep, nice.
So that's the next one. And then Abacus, we've purchased simulation software, Abacus, which is more for our product side, which allows us to run simulations on some of our product development and get more quick feedback on what works and what doesn't work, and it allows us to do faster iterations of design ideas and concepts.
Perfect. All right, number 3, which is kind of tied to number 2. What is your latest process improvement?
So I think right now, the one we're embarking on now is we're measuring our unattended machine time, and we've changed the way we do it, right? So most people take a look at either actual just unattended hours or total machine hours or machine hours and unattended hours, but we found that unattended hours was kind of hiding or masking some of the short stops that could lead to a longer duration run than it otherwise would have been. So right now we've embarked on tracking pallet moves in and out of our machine tools instead of just unattended machines. It's giving us a lot more visibility to some of those short stops and allowing us to really use that automation a lot more efficiently.
Nice. All right. Number 4, how do you measure success?
Well, I guess by lead times and return customers, right? I think lead times is one of our biggest things we do. We have a lot of metrics out there that we review with our general managers, who then review that with the employees to make sure that they understand how they performed and how they need to perform on the next mold. So I would say that an on-time lead time is a success. And of course, we do that while still maintaining metrics on non-job specific costs like overhead spend and things like that. We want to make sure that we not only deliver on time, but in a manner such that we have a tool that we can offer at a competitive price to our customers.
All right. Last but not least, what's your strategy for staying competitive or being able to take advantage of new business opportunities?
So obviously, it's probably the usual same with most people, is we want to offer a high quality mold in the shortest lead time and the most value added that we can to our customers. And we do that through some of those things that I just mentioned, making sure that we're doing and monitoring our unattended time and our pallet moves and making sure that we can do it in a quicker time frame than our competitors. And by employing those tools that I had mentioned earlier, that allows us to stay on the leading edge of both cost and lead time.
That's it. We did it. 5 and 5. Well done. Again,
Great.
thank you again for your time. It was fun. Yeah, let's do 6. And to everyone watching, remember, go to MoldMakingTechnology.com for everything mold making, and stay informed and stay inspired.